Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli. Yep, back with another one of these videos. This time for sure. Yeah. Um, Basically, with the title of this video, I like this popped in my head, and I thought of this title, like the best title I could think of, on behalf of me and my fiance, Bianca's Nostalgia Corner. Yeah, that's what she goes by now. Um, Basically, you know, as you guys know, and these kind of videos that I've posted before, um, I have at times, I should say many times, I've been so negative. And I've also realized, and my fiance told me this too, that I'm being way too self-esteemed. And yeah, she has a good point. She really does. And I never did I think that I would be like this, that I would be so negative with these what ifs, Never did I think from the day that we became a couple that as of today, that these things would be happening for no reason and that I shouldn't be doing these things. I don't know what to say, because you should know that I feel very terrible about this. And I also give a shout out to my fiance's friend and now my friend, Angelina Goebel. I think I remember the last name correctly. Yeah, so shout out to her, because she too had helped out with me. And that's not to say that, she did it better than, my fiance and my parents, Sometimes, you gotta, more people can help you with what you're going through. And of course, with that being said, Angelina being one of them. And she said to me at one point that I need to be more positive. And I do. I really do. Because, even other things that I should know. I need to shapen up. I need to think straight. And as Angelina said, be more positive. And as my dad said, in which I've talked about this before, I need to stop what-ifing myself to death. That. And even, say, another thing is, it's no secret, because, all the struggles that Bianca has been going through, between school, family stuff, and being harassed and picked on. Now, it's obvious, anybody would know that, she had been, bullied and such. Even, say, anybody on YouTube who's been bullied, I should know. I've dealt with some of those before. Who hasn't? And, even, she's had bad dreams. Bad dreams where I would leave her for somebody else. But that is not the case. I've made this clear, and I'm going to make it clear right now, and to all of you to hear this. Those dreams that she had, no way are they going to happen. I'm never going to flat out do that. Never. Why should I? What? Well, the correct word is, why would I? Why in the entire planet, you know what I'm saying, why would I do that? Why on Earth, I should say. Why on Earth, on this planet, would I even do this? I would never. I love her too much. And I've also realized something. For those of you that have followed me for a long time, say when I started, as of now, 6 years ago, I was in a relationship. Bianca was not my first. Now, the relationship that I was in before, and you all would know, her, Abby Miller, like, she's now my friend, my bestie, um, and if you're watching this, just please bear with me. Um, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good time for me and her, but at some point, like, she at one point, like, just vanished from YouTube. And how was I supposed to know why she disappeared? How was I supposed to know? I didn't know. There was no sign, no clues left of why she disappeared. And I just, later on, I just ended the relationship right there and then. And then, as you all know, and if you know the story, because I think in the midsummer of 2019, that's when Bianca, she started, like, commenting on my videos, and we started out being good friends. But then, of course, later on, like around when I wished her a happy birthday and I gave her shout outs, etc., um, she had feelings for me. She started to grow feelings for me, and I did too when I watched her videos. And then in January of 2020, we hit it off. Like, we became a couple. That right there, that got me. If I do cry in this video, then, if there are tears, just to let you know. I never expected, still, what would happen next, that I would be so negative, and this stuff that I would be saying constantly would drive her crazy. Like, I don't know, maybe not indefinitely, but I swear, I didn't ask for this to happen. I really didn't. And there was a moment where we did break up. If I hadn't talked about that before, I obviously did, but yeah. For 5 days, but then, of course, we did get back together. I think, yeah, there was definitely a sign where we were meant to be. And even, like, even Angie told me this, like, she had gotten into some situations like that with her boyfriend. And, it could be common for some relationships, even for those who are really madly in love with each other. They would have their moments. And sadly, that goes for me and Bianca, which I wish that would not happen. I really wish it wouldn't have happened at all. Those moments and situations that I've been through where I got so jealous, especially, like, a good example where there was a downfall between me and Baby Lamb Creations, and I apologized twice, and nobody, you guys probably didn't know this, and that goes for my fiance. I'm sorry if I didn't mention this early, that things have resolved between me and Baby Lamb Creations. Yeah, and that's good to hear, definitely. And I know I've said this before, and my fiance told me this, that she realized that I am a very sensitive person, and it's true. And I never mean to do these things, and I should know. I've always tried to fight, pull myself together. Even my dad, he told me, like, this once, that to look yourself in the mirror and argue with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know that this has to be tough for my fiance because everything that's been going on, school, being picked on and me being negative. And at times that she says that I'm not happy in this relationship, I am. It's just that these thoughts, and because of being in this long-distance relationship, it's just so painful. It's painful for me to be in this long-distance relationship. And I hope the same goes for her, because of how much we want to be together and how much we want to get married. I still want to marry her, and if she really does still want to marry me too. And I've cried very strongly at times over her. That's how much I really, truly love her. And I've apologized before, and I'll continue to apologize for the things I've done. And I've established this to her, that I'm a good person. I'm a good man, and of course she knows that. I never ever want her to leave me. I don't want her to replace me as the characters that she's created, that, I voice, Duck, everything, just, yeah. I just hope that still we will finally be together by later this year when she's done with school. That's all I pray and ask. I want it to be this year. I really do. With all that being said, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I thank you all so much for listening and watching what I've had to say. And huge shout outs to my fiance, the woman who I love very dearly, and Angelina, and Abby, Baby Lem Creations, everybody. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all understand. And honey, please know that I never want to give up on you. Without you, I don't know where I would be. Without you, I'd be so terrified what would happen next with me. You are the one true girl I love, and you're my home. Remember that, and know that well, because this all comes from the bottom of my heart. So, again, with all that being said, thank you very much for listening and watching. More videos are on the way. More fun and entertaining videos, of course. So, stay tuned. Thank you guys again. I love you, honey. Please know that. Take care, all of you. Peace out, and have a good night.